So, welcome back, guys. I am Raseclight, and this is Fatal Frame, Maiden of Blackwater. I always have to stop for the title of this game because it messes with my brain for some reason. So, we're about to start the 8th drop. So, drop it like it's hot. And I still don't have my Risa costume. Huh. Alright. So last time I remember I bought the costumes. And apparently well I bought the accessories. But we'll see what happens. We're going to Renhojo now. Miu and Yuri sleep after returning from Mount Hikami. Yuri tries to grab a boot from Miu. Learning that Haruka has been taken by a ghost, Rain and Rui keep a watchful eye on the girls to prevent it happening again. No, they keep an eye on the girls to see more action. Just start episode. Witching hour. We're in Hoyo. When Yuri returns from Mount Hikami's summit, she quickly collapses from exhaustion. Meanwhile, Yu is also in an unnaturally deep slumber. Worried that someone wanted visitors may be on their way, Ren and his assistant Rui decide to watch over the girls through the shop surveillance system. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's exactly what you're trying to do. Looking for some action.
The surveillance cameras seem to be working.
Now we can see if anything comes to pay us a visit.
Record. Upload to P-Hub. And they all dressed, fully dressed. Why does they have a camera on the bedroom, of Yuri? What if she's changing clothes? That's gonna be nasty. Ooh, vibrator just activate. Oh yeah! Oh! The batteries! Oh, don't run out! Oh!
What's happening?
It's Thunderstick 2000. Perks of the job.
Huh? Rui, are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Vibrating panties, yay! I don't know about you, but I heard a bzzz. Rui seems to be unconscious, or maybe just asleep. Oh, she's having a good time. I wonder what that rumbling was. Oh, the game. Oh, the game. Oh, nice dialogue game. I'm trying to be a decent person here. I'm trying to not be lewd, but the game doesn't let me. Liar. Ow! Ah, my knee. Ow! Oh, that fucking hurt. Get your wife one of them. She already has one. Obviously, I bought one. Ow, my knee. Yeah, you have two. One big and one small. Hello. Lol, winning. Ow, my knee. Something must be happening on the mountain. No, it's... Oh yeah, it's kind of like the mountain down there. So yeah. Yuri and Miu have both been affected by the noise. They both have vibrating panties. I should make sure that they're okay. Ren is gonna come into the room. You need a hand. Gonna spoil the moment. Yeah, sure. Haruka Momose, the girl you say, was led away by the ghost of a girl who killed herself. Something might have come again. I need to check the surveillance camera feeds. Yeah, to see if the girls are okay or if they need batteries. Is this Five Nights at Freddy? Hey there. Oh. How do I change cameras? They both seem to be fine, but I should keep checking on them every now and then just to be sure. They've been acting strange since that ominous rumble. Ominous rumble. Yeah. What's happened on Mount Hikami? I should look into the mountain's history. They must have books about it here. Book there? There's not gonna be a hand here. Come on. It's a book about the local folk anecdotes. Tales of photography. The Mikomori region has many anecdotes regarding the act of photographing the dead. Many are simple superstitions, but some allow us a glimpse into the customs of another time. These stories show both great understanding and great fear. Vanishing. A man showed a photograph to a friend. Picture showed the faint silhouette of a person. Upon seeing the silhouette, the man cried out and ran, leaving the photo where it was. Each time the man looked at the photo, the silhouette grew more and more distinct. It was his friend. It is said that his friend disappeared after that. The photo bride. A local fool suddenly declared that he had married. The village threw a celebration, but no one had seen the bride. Someone went to man's house and could hear the man's house. I'm guessing, and could hear the sounds of a woman talking within. However, looking inside, he saw only the man from behind, with no sign of a woman. Oh, psychosis. Days pass, and the man hasn't left his house. So one of the villagers went to check on him. There was no one in the house. Only an old photograph left behind. In the photo was a bride hiding her face, and the missing man was at her side. The man who saw the photo said the bride appeared to be smiling. You begged him. There's not gonna be a hand here. Local customs. Mikomori, in the area around Mount Hikami, there is a custom of receiving water from the mountain. The people call it Mikomori, and it is placed in casks to bring in their homes, used only for special ceremonies, like blessed water, holy water. It is used to give a newborn's his first bath. Yeah, it's just like it. Or to cleanse the bodies of the dead. Yeah. This stems from the relief that the soul comes from the water and returns to it in death. Another use for this water is known as the cry of the mountain. According to an old woman in the village, there is a saying: when Hikami lets out a cry, one must wash in Mikomori. When Mount Hikami cries out or rumbles, one ritual immerses oneself or otherwise wets oneself with the water. The costume likely comes from the mountains, sound being a bad omen, and they use the pure water as a sort of ward. But when the water dries, your daughters may be gone. Do not go in search when the mountain is awake. This must refer to girls being taken to the mountain after the ward has worn off. An explanation for the number of girls going missing in the area. 5. I really need to investigate. Blah, blah, blah. You're right. 3. Surveillance. Why can't I switch the cameras on my leasing? Oh, hello. I saw a ghost. Do I have the camera? Yep. Is this door, right? Yeah. The big antique sofa. This. This. Radio makes a sound. I mean, I saw a ghost here, but the game says no. Home haunting. Home haunting. Right, let's search this place. This goes up. I don't want to be up. I don't want to go up. Not yet. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Neo is supposed to be here. Right, do I just go up? This leads to the bathroom. Yeah, don't you want to pee? Door is locked. This is supposed to be Yuri's room. I'm gonna read her diary. Antique lamp has been placed in the plain writing desk. Ah, I'm gonna touch the diary. Yuri's not you. Yuri's notebook. It seems she's writing in it like a diary. So, oh, I'm on a roll today. When my heart gets weak, I can't even breathe. It takes all my strength just to breathe. All I can do is take the breath, and then hope to take another. I grow exhausted and spend all my strength just to live. I am aware of that, and I see people whispering, people with broken faces, people with ruined bodies, people who stare at me from bloody sockets, people crying endlessly. All I can do is close my eyes, cover my ears, and wait for the moment to pass. They're always watching me. They say I don't belong here. It should have gotten better. I should have gotten better. Can I touch you? Nope. So what happens if I change both Yuri and Miu to the swimsuits in this episode? So I get to see them here. in the swimsuit outfit? I'm actually curious about that. So this is Isoka. Wouldn't be surprised if yes. Look, Ren, it's a mirror. Oh, Japanese. This book was written by the folklorist Keiji Watari. Watarai. Maybe he can shed some light. The custom of marrying the dead is seen elsewhere too, but the ghost marriage of Mount Hikami was unique. Rather than being done on to mourn the dead, the ghost marriage seems to have been part of a ritual in which shrine maidens were sacrificed. Similar traditions join the dead with an imaginary spouse depicted in votive pictures. However, on Mount Hikami, it seems living men were brought in to be bound to the maidens. Once on the mountain, the men were not allowed to leave. The ghost marriage brought in outsiders to soothe the soul of the shrine maiden and to strengthen the pillar she had become. Unable to leave the mountain, the shrine maiden will wait for a man to come and die with them. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, by the way, I looked up uh, how long a speed run of Metroid Dread. You want to know what the speed run is? An hour and a half. A small potted plant is on top of a low dresser. Apparently, there's skips, sequence breaking, stuff like that. You can finish the game in 1 hour and a half. Depends on if your glitches are bugged. Yes, like I said. Oh, Tales of the Sunset by Keiji Watarai. Sunset, the rumbling, maybe there's some clue in here. Anhikami's name is thought to mean mountain that climbs higher than the sun. Some posit that it was once written in a way that means mountain of the sun gods, but that is far from certain. What is certain is that many tales about the sunset still persist to this day. Yes, but a game wouldn't require you to bugs to run it. Doesn't matter. Yes, but you've seen how tight the timing is. People must only climb the mountain as the sun is setting. This likely comes from a local ceremony where those going to the mountain to greet their deaths would go at sunset, when the netherworld was said to be closest to ours. One mustn't look at the mountain at sunset. You must stay inside when the mountain cries. The dark sun was a god of misfortune and calamity. The setting sun of Mount Hikami was said to be an omen of this dark sun, drawing people into their doom. As for the cry, tremors are also often seen as a portent of calamity. On Mount Hikami, it was thought that it was the water rumbling, and it is said that if you could hear it, you were eligible to become a shrine maiden. Ooh, you got fuck rent. Other sources says that local washed in special water, locals washed in special water when these tremors happen. Do I need water? The game's stopping me from the entire fucking game. And now it allows it. Oh, damn it, I wasted. Pretty Himono hangs on the rack. Yeah, I see another thing that hangs on the rack. I dislike speedrunner achievements. Where am I? Man, can you move? Achievements the most, even when they are tight. For example, Resident 1, the speedrun is under, what, under 4 hours, I think? But you can do it way faster than that. I think my time was a little less than 2 hours, I think. Resident 1. I need to go to Yuri's room. And it's faster if I go this way. That was Fuyuhi, right? Damn it. You're kidding me, right? Damn it! Where are you? My god. Still having a nightmare, but otherwise okay. Man in a hallway. Ah, Ren's camera. There's the enemy down. Taking photos. This should be nice. Ooh, but I'm very close to more power. Oh, a book here. Female perspective. This appears to be a book by folklorist Keiji Watarai about shrine maidens. Maybe there's something about yeah. The shrine maidens of Mount Hikami were tasked with leading pilgrims to death. They were feared, and people thought maiden glance strip away the soul. Kinda does. The Spirun journal entry. Yeah, okay. Um, Tales of ghost shrine maidens are common on Mount Hikami. My research into Japanese folklore has led me to believe that an underlying fear of women permeates this very culture. But who were the shrine maidens? As women who immersed themselves in water and led people to their deaths, the shrine maidens of Mount Hikami called to mind tales of bewitching sirens. The traditions of Mount Hikami came to an end in an incident where the shrine maidens were all murdered. The incident was most likely spurred on by this fear the locals had of the shrine maidens. Get back to the surveillance camera. Man in the mirror. Uh, it was that one. Now I'm guessing it's Mew. Wait, Haruka is here too.
Cherry trees all abloom in their full splendor.
Haruka is here too. Is she gonna try to touch Mew? Really? Wait again. Everything seems normal. Maybe it was just static. Dude, you saw. Okay. You saw Momoka. What you fucking dare telling me? I just got spun around. Why is the TV on? Maybe Rui wants to see something. Nothing but static on screen. We should switch the TV off. I hate a close room. This close room. Shit. I mean, apparently, if I see ghosts, doesn't matter. Apparently, I have to go there. Going better. So do I need to check the other ghosts too? Ghost goes here. A note. Drench note. Once the sunset reaches here, the end won't be far off. After that, the mountain will let out a mighty roar, and everything will overflow. It will overflow, and everyone will end together. It will be good. It'll be over. Since it'll be over, I came to see everyone, so that we can die properly before the end comes. Right. Do-do-do-do. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Wait. We might just start walking out. Okay. Rui Kagamiya walking out. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. Trackman. See water through the gap of the floor. The water is black and murky. It is hard to pass the surface. No traces of water about. Something was back out. All right. Rui's Journal 4. This is the fourth one. With notes have fallen on the floor. What could this mean? Mr. Hoju is captivated by the woman in that photograph. He's never been good with women, but is starting to change. I can't do anything about it. He's changing. I like to keep things between us just as they are. The relationship we have now. I like the ambiguity. But he's going to decide sooner or later. I wonder which way will he choose? Shadow in the dark. Now they're not telling me where the ghosts are. Or more or less. They're not telling me. They're not pointing my face to the camera. Right? Really nothing of interest. Alright. Let's go to where Yuri was. Yuri. I mean Rui. Touch. Touching ass. Oh, you're dreaming. At least now you didn't dreamt of the oh fuck. I know you. Is this Soka?
Huh?
That is Soka. At least you didn't dreamt about the little lolly. Everyone is gone. Oh, breaking dimensions. Oh, we're breaking dimensions. Happening. So is Fuyuhi, Haruka, Soka, Yuri, Miu, and Rui. Those are 6 girls. Suppose only 5 sacrifices. Again. Oh. They're all gone. Only Miu remains. And she's getting up. I saw the panty. You have a camera.
Are you all right?
I need to go back to Mount Hakami. Can you take me there?
No.
What? No way, it's too dangerous.
Well, if that's your answer, thanks for everything.
Also, Shaylee, I do agree. Her voice is not suited.
You don't mind if I borrow this, do you?
It's not.
Maybe I'll be able to find Yuri as well.
Hold on, wait.
Did he kill her? I'm going. Goodbye.
My only complaint is her voice. I don't have any problems with the other ones. Ren is watching over the sleeping Yuri and Mew on the surveillance cameras, but he passes out. He has a dream where he's chasing after Rui. When he wakes up, both Yuri and Rui are gone. He finds Mew getting ready to leave for Mount Hikami, taking Yuri's camera obscura with her. The door shuts behind Mew, leaving the bewildered Ren behind. I'm not very up to English voice actors. For me, they all sound like foreign actors. A rank. Yeah, because that first fight was horrible. Those two fights were horrible. The witching hour. So, the ninth drop. And now we're gonna play as Mew. And since that is the thing, I need to purge this too for you. We're gonna use the normal outfit first. So, the 9th drop, find Yuri Kusukata. Yuri has vanished from the shop. Mew takes the camera obscura and heads to Mount Hikami to search for her. Sacred casket. Mew Hidesaki. We're going to the casket again. Mew wakes up to discover that Yuri has been taken to Mount Hikami. He borrows Yuri's camera obscura and heads for the mountain, again against Ren's advice. She hopes not only to find Yuri, but some clues to her mother's whereabouts as well. And here's my question. Why does Ren, why does in this, why not everyone just go together? Why go separate ways? I mean, Ren can just say, okay, if you're going, I'm going. I want to look for those girls too. As easy as that. I can sense that Yuri headed for the mountain. Right? If I use the camera obscura, I might be able to save her. And I might find clues as to where my mother is. So you have Yuri's camera. That means that have all the lenses and upgrades. Hmm. The reward lens. I think I'm buying this too. At least for now. Instead of damage. Just because this will give me more points. So this means I can spam this one faster now. I mean, 20 seconds is alright. I saw something shiny. Free one. Oh. Right. What the? The camera's curious. If Yuri can use it, so can I. There are slow motion shots. What? Hold down the shutter button to slow down ghosts. This consumes spirit power. When you let go of R2 or run out of spirit power, all target ghosts will take damage. But that is the same button as to shoot with the camera. Oh, I get it. Alright. So we have new power. Good. New power is good. And also items. Good. I need to restore that. I need to restore this. More film, please. Do need it. So does that it's another power or is just no? It's just a regular thing. And I did earn quite some points with that. We have that too. Shrine of the Ephemeral. Kurikuskata heading into the valley of death. Ah, damn it. Alright. That sucked. That sucked. Oh, this place. I think that was a ghost, and I just missed it.
Mother, wait.
Daddy is too young to be your mother. Oh. dense brush is blocking the way. Won't be able to get through. But that definitely was my mother. She's been here. Grab this first. Note from Miku. Scrap a paper on the ground. Did my mother leave this? Have to go. I am sorry. Forgive me. Good note. Wonder what's down this way. Anyway, right now I need to find Yuri. She may know something that will help me. Not really. Is there an item here? Nope. Sitting girl. Ah, I wanted to touch her. Yeah. Film, please. Oh, the good one. Nice. Boy standing at a grave. I see shit. Oh, you're telling me you cannot grab that. You're kidding me. We're going the right way, right? Nice going. Very nice going. A lot of points. A lot of points for that. I am happy. Camera. Yes, I have a lot of points. I mean, I can spam this now. Full damage, yay. Right? Oh no, it's Twilight Peak. Twilight Peak. I'm going to Twilight. Oh. What? Yes, nice. Give me some nice points. Some very nice points. Do I check the kits? Oh, yeah, because Yuri's supposed to be here. Just in case there's a ghost that I need to take a photo of. Yeah. So, just as I thought. I'm coming here first. Just because I'm interested. Seeing if there's anything. Right. Oh, golden. Alright. Yuri, we're coming for you. Of course.
Soon the pillar will fail.
All woman wearing black.
The black water will overflow once more.
Eh, that's a trap. Do medicine.
You shall serve as a fly.
Let me. Fuck. Damn it. Black Diary 2. An old book with a black cover has been dropped on the ground. There are two boxes of shrine maidens. Those who will be pillars are to be placed in reliquaries. The pain of having their limbs crushed gives them strength. Those who can be stronger pillars are placed in caskets. Through the ghost marriage, pillars can last even longer. The caskets are made large enough so to also accommodate the groom she's joined to. Oh fuck. To protect the casket, guardians shall submerge around it. What a design! Journal 2. Another shrine maiden goes to the shrine of the ephemeral to become a pillar. The black water is restless. During the witching hour, the mountain lets out a shriek. The funeral celebrant laments that the great pillars will soon succumb. The wedding celebrant is buried, burialty making votives. The ghost marriages have begun. Maidens cannot be joined while in the mortal world. Only pillars can enter into ghost marriages. Perhaps this ghost marriage is meant to close maidens alone in their caskets. Since surviving that flood, I've thought I would live alone and that I will die alone. Perhaps here on Mount Hikami that can be changed. Sound. 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 Yuri Kusukata. Yuri, no, don't do it. No. Oh, that was a panty shot? I wonder if that was a glitch or something? Skirt just went whoop. Don't you want to say something? Physics issue?
No! I won't let you do it!
Atelier Raisa had it too. Atelier Raisa didn't let me see a panty shot. And remember that I tried.
Don't you leave me too.
Oh, here she comes. Just grab her hair and just pull it. Her panty shot, what's going on? We've had 2 panty shots so far, Yuzu, and you have missed everything, every single one of them. That's her. Yes, that's her. Should we run? Yes, I probably think we probably run. Good point. Is to probably even the camera screw does nothing. We have to run and run. Claudia's dress will flip out for me all the time. Really? Not for me. What is Muse running? Oh, look. Research from checkpoint on easy. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the first time I died. Select new episode to title screen. What the fuck? What are these options? What are these options? Why can I? Oh, skip cutscene. Thank you. What the fuck is happening? She touched me and I died. I just fucking died. This bitch just decides to appear in front of me, and I have to die. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. This is fucking bullshit. What are those run animations? They run so over. They run so awkward. These are not even girly runs. It's just. Oh, there are more ghosts. That is not fair. Bye. That was bullshit. Escape, I agree. Okay. Okay. Now we have the panty shot, full panty shot. All. You want the panty shot with her? Just a spin.
Come on. Let's go back.
Okay.
Thank you.
You just need to spin around and you will get your panty shot. Come on. Where's Yuri?
Why were you here? I can see them too, you know. Maybe even better than you.
I'm better than you.
Does it scare you, seeing things that others can't?
I'm better than you,
I'm not
Yuri.
afraid.
I have more boobs than you.
I have nothing to lose, so there's nothing
Oh,
to be
oh,
scared.
bitch, how dare you? Oh, Mr.
You know you're
Boobalicious.
cute, too.
I have a skirt. People
Scared
can
of
see my
you.
panties. I missed the entire conversation because it's just. As Yuri waded into the mist over the lake of the departed, she was stopped by Mew. Distance between the girls seemed to narrow. The essence the bed action. Losing their parents at a young age and being able to see into the souls of others, the girls have more in common than they might have realized. Yuri still hasn't found Hisoka, while Miu still searches for her mother, Miko. The eerie dark figures that appear at the lake may just hold all the answers. But why does she keep calling out to Yuri? That's rank. Two deaths. S rank. Oh bitches. Yes. Lol. Indeed, lol. So we did 2 drops in this episode. So like, comment, subscribe on YouTube without that crappy. Follow me on Twitch is better, you know it, because you know you like those panty shots. You know it. I'll see you next time for more. Bye bye.